my brake lights. Ain't turning back. Now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word for it. Put a couple bands on it. And I don't plan on letting people turn me. No. You can say what you want. I'ma keep pressing on. I can't go pop that thing like I'm feeling green, right? Talking to my past life. Focus on my brake lights.
Your favorite show is on. It's gonna start from 5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome to Breaking the Silence. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have a great show for all of you. Am I gonna spoil it for you, ladies? Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Do you want to know what we're gonna have today?
I am pumped because of who we're gonna have here.
Yes,
Exactly.
there you go. We're gonna have a special guest. Oh, but we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Angeli.
My name is Nori.
I'm Shaitia.
And we are breaking the silence. So today I'm gonna break it down, okay? Listen carefully and watch carefully. So we have our question of the day, of course, that we always do not miss. So let's pull that up first before we proceed to other stuff. What is the last thing you apologized for?
This is a good question. On a serious note or just joking? I have to throw that in there. For a specific reason.
note.
I think it's a serious note.
serious
On a
note.
serious note?
Serious note. Because
Okay.
I think if it's a joke, it's not really your fault.
Can I answer?
No, not yet. Nori, this is for our viewers. You can answer later on.
Right.
This is for you viewers, listeners.
right.
You can scan the QR code that's going to pop up on your screen. There
There
you go. So you can scan that. It's going to bring you all the way to our Instagram page. But for those of you who are listening to us and you're not able to see, you can DM us at BreakingTheSilence_talkshow. So later on, when you park, when you pull over, when you reach your destination, then definitely send us your response, okay? What is the last thing you apologize for?
Okay.
But hold on, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a very special guest for today that we already want to introduce.
We sure do.
This is Kindra Barnes, the KB Glam hairstylist coach. Hello, Kindra. So later on, we're going to join you there in the
Yes.
orange chairs for us to talk to you about hair.
I have my questions
Oh my
lined up
goodness.
because, struggle be real
I
sometimes.
know, especially with the seasons changing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know you can relate as well. For all the ladies out there, and you're like, oh, yes, I just want my hair to be just done, glammed, and
That's it.
ready to go. Because
That's
sometimes
it.
we have like our bad hair day, and you're just like, oh, I don't have much time to prepare,
Yeah.
right? So Kindra is going to give us some tips later on.
right.
But also we're going to do pump it or dump it today. So some winter fashion trends that are going around on internet, social media, if we're going to pump it
Or dump it.
Okay, I know there's a lot to take in, so let's go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
The show isn't over yet. Don't change the channel. We will be right back with more Breaking the Silence.
August was born 3 pounds, 9.8 ounces. When I first saw him, it was like a whole range of emotions, joy, sadness. There's gonna be obstacles. You're gonna feel like, why is it happening to me? And you're gonna realize you're not the only one. There's no perfect way. Your own way will be the perfect way. You're gonna protect it with all your might. Just seeing him happy, it's just joy, I look through his eyes. I envision like a whole future with him already. To throw the first football to him, give him ice cream for the first time. Oh man, he can smile now. I'm happy because he's advancing in life, he's growing. Being a young dad, it's not giving up, it's shifting. My life is now devoted to his life.
When you hear soul food, you probably think of this. A rich, home-cooked meal that fills your belly and warms your heart. But what about the hunger no meal can satisfy? The hunger for peace, purpose, love, and joy? Introducing the Soul Food Podcast, a faith-based show designed to nourish your spirit.
Redo your life, your family, your marriage. From ashes, He can give you a new life.
With over 200 inspiring episodes streamed across the globe, you'll find stories of hope, encouragement, and transformation.
Today, my life is a life that I could not have imagined. A lot of people, they go to church the first time or for a few months because they want a blessing. But the biggest blessing is the Holy Spirit.
Listen anytime, anywhere on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and more. Engage with polls, share your thoughts, and be part of something bigger. Don't miss the food that lasts forever. Tune in to the Soul Food Podcast today. And feed what truly matters, your soul.
It's important to get a flu shot each and every year because flu viruses are constantly changing and immunity from the vaccine decreases over time. Flu vaccines are updated annually to work against that year's viruses. The best time to get your shot is in the fall, but getting it later can still help. Getting a flu shot lowers your risk of getting sick, and if you do happen to get flu, it's likely to be less severe.
Overhyped or over-critiqued? We've got a list of trends to evaluate. Join the host in deciding whether to pump it or dump it on Breaking the Silence.
Pump it or dump it winter fashion edition.
All right.
Ready,
Yes.
ladies?
Let's see.
Let
I'm
us
ready.
see
I'm
if
ready.
we are going
I'm
to pump
ready.
it or dump
dump
it.
it.
Okay, let's take a look at our first one.
Okay.
Velvet. Let's
Velvet.
take a look. Ooh,
Okay.
cozy and
Yeah.
It looks nice.
and it's nice.
I think it depends on the
nice.
color though, because the fuchsia one is nice,
Yeah.
but that gold one is a little.
I guess
iffy
it all
for me.
depends.
yeah, I guess if you can rock it,
It's-
then
Yeah, if you're confident, like
Yeah.
she is, clearly she's confident.
I will pump this.
I would pump it.
I'm gonna dump it, and let me explain why. I'm gonna dump it because Velvet, you have to have very, very good care with it, and I'm not a patient
Always
person.
walk
I
with
don't
your
have
lint roller.
patience with it, so it is
Okay.
nice though. But
Yeah.
no,
I'll
sorry,
pump it. So we're pumping
I
it,
pump
and then
it.
I'm dumping it.
Okay.
They're pumping it, so
All right.
that's fine.
Our
To each his
second
own.
one,
All right,
joggers.
pump
Okay, we
it.
pumped
We're
that
pumping it.
one,
We're
okay.
pumping the first one.
Yeah.
All right.
2 against 1.
Okay. No
Okay, our
problem.
next
no
one,
problem.
joggers.
Okay,
Let's
see.
take a look. I mean, if it's out inside the house,
Let me tell you something.
inside the house, yeah.
I would pump joggers anytime, any day. If you ask me what's my favorite attire, give me some sneakers, some joggers, and a tee, and I am good to go all day, every day.
But
I'm
okay,
pumping
but
it,
you're going to
but
the
yeah.
supermarket.
I think it
Yeah,
depends
of
on where you're going.
course.
To the supermarket, I
No.
would definitely wear it to the supermarket. To work, like a work setting, maybe not. But like supermarket, something casual that you need, you're just going somewhere really quickly.
Yeah.
I pump
No,
it.
I won't.
Pump
Maybe
it.
inside the
Pump
house,
it.
I would do
Pump
it.
it.
I love joggers.
No, I won't.
I'll pump it.
Pump it.
We're pumping it 2 against 1 now.
Okay,
There you go.
fine,
Pump
alright.
it, baby. All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Let us go to our next one. Our next one is bam, bam, bam. Puffer jackets.
Oh, yes.
Puffer jackets.
I think we're all from colder places, so that definitely
Well,
comes in handy.
originally I'm
We
not,
are.
but
Well,
We're
you
originally
live in
from cold
Canada,
places,
yeah.
but I
Don't you dumping it?
don't like puffer jackets too much because again, the care for it, like if you
No, I
don't know
love it.
how to take care of it, you're gonna damage it. puffy jackets.
Is this in or out?
I think it's in style.
Is it in? I don't know. Like I'm bad at
the
fashion
short
trends.
ones, the really short ones
Yeah,
are
those
in.
ones that won't cover
I don't
me.
know about
so
the
I don't
other
know about
ones,
that. I want a long one.
Yeah,
so
something
cover
that-
me.
Well, I mean, here, like, we're in Texas, so they don't really need a long coat.
You
So
don't need puffer.
I pump it.
I don't think you need puffer jackets here in Texas, but I
I'm
don't know.
still pumping it regardless.
I'm pumping it.
You're gonna pump it? Okay.
I'm going to.
We are pumping that one.
Okay. Okay, I'll pump it.
Okay.
I'll join them just for
Okay.
this one. Just for this one.
Oh, so you're pumping it? You changed your mind?
Yeah, I changed
okay.
my mind.
See?
I'll pump
All
it.
right, she's
I'll
pumping
pump
it
it.
now.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to our next one. Let's take a look. Skater skirts. Sorry, shirts? Oh, skirts.
Skirts.
Skater
yeah.
skirts.
I for one.
I don't think they're in. I don't think they're in. I used to wear these when I was a teenager.
Well, see, I wear a lot of A-line, because for me, those are like A-line skirts, you know, they're a little tight up the top and like they go
at the
out.
bottom.
Yeah, so I think that's always in style in my opinion.
And then
Like
with
I
the
have
leggings
so
on the
many in my
I'm gonna
closet.
dump it, this one. I'm gonna dump it.
I pump it.
I'll dump this one.
Yeah, I'll
Sorry.
dump
I pump it.
Dump
Rock
it.
your skater skirt, girl. Rock it.
Dump it, dump it, dump it.
Okay.
2 against 1?
Yeah.
There you go. Thank you. All right. So we do have our next one.
Yeah.
Let's pull that up and let's see if you'll dump it or you'll pump it. Scarf, collar jackets.
I really like
Yeah,
that.
it looks
I
really nice.
like that. Yes.
I would.
Scarf collar jacket.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never
pump it.
seen it before. This
It's
is my
2 in
first.
1, right?
Yeah, it's
I would
functional.
pump it.
Yeah,
I've seen
very
that before.
functional.
They're
I've
really
never seen
nice.
it.
They're really cute.
Yeah. And
I
very
will pump
cozy.
it.
I would
It
pump
looks
it,
chic.
yeah.
It looks beautiful.
It's nice.
Nice and elegant.
Especially these
you wear it
outfits are
properly.
so beautiful.
So we are pumping it.
We're pumping
All three of
it.
us pumping
Pump
it.
it.
Okay.
I'll pump it.
pumping.
Okay,
Definitely
our
pump it.
next
Moving
one is
Let's take a look.
Next one is bam.
vest.
Need I say more?
Yes, Nori.
Need I
She's in
say
style.
more?
Yes.
She's
Okay.
in the fashion
She
trend.
is a vest. You
This
can
is
never
in.
go wrong
It's
with a
in.
vest.
You can never go wrong
Yeah,
with
I
it.
think it's
Never go
always
I have
wrong
them
in.
in
with a
many
vest.
different colors.
Yes, it's in.
So
And yeah, that
Y'all know
one
what my
on the
answer
end,
is.
I don't know about that
No,
one.
I think this one is
yeah, that
also
one's okay.
cute.
It's also in
Yeah.
as well.
I think you gotta be confident to wear that because I
Yeah.
would never.
I mean, like, I would wear both.
I know what I'm gonna give Shaitia
Yeah.
then.
Oh,
You
good
better wear
idea.
it.
Good idea. You'll see it.
wear it. It'll be in the
It's
back
gonna
of
be
my
stuck in her
closet.
We're pumping it. I'm definitely.
We're
Yeah,
pumping the
pumping,
vest.
pumping
Definitely
this.
pumping the vest.
Okay. We all pump it.
Okay.
I definitely pump it.
All right, we got some
Y'all can see
more.
that.
This one is, and I think we're all gonna pump it. I don't know, but I think this is really nice. Trench coats.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. I'd pump
Yes.
it. I'd pump it.
They're saying
Pump
yes,
it.
yes. I'm sorry.
You're not?
You don't. You
really?
I wouldn't
I
pump it.
thought you
First
were.
of all, I'm short. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but pairing
No.
with some boots or some
Yeah,
heels
a
or
trench
some.
coat is supposed to go all
I
the
know,
way down.
but
Even with this, no,
I've
pump
never.
it.
No.
I pump it.
I wouldn't-
I've had trench coats
Yeah.
before, and I think that's a timeless
I've tried
classic.
it.
Like you'll see that on runways. You'll see that
Yeah.
anywhere you go.
You've ever owned one before or no?
No, I have tried one on, and I just didn't like just the way it fit. So.
Yeah, I
will pump this one.
I pump it.
I'll
We're
dump it.
pumping it.
Okay, we're
it's
pumping
2
it.
against 1.
They're
It's pumped.
pumping it. I'm
Right.
dumping it. All right.
Take a look.
Okay.
Do we have any more? Yes,
Yes.
we do have some more. Let us see our next one, and let's
Our
see if you're gonna
next
pump it or dump it.
one
Okay.
Is off the shoulder sweater. I dump it.
Yeah, my neck needs to be warm. My neck needs to be warm. My shoulder needs to be warm.
I don't dump it because of the warmness. I dump it because I feel like I will always be like adjusting it too much.
It's gonna fall?
Yes.
No,
I think it's in style,
Yeah.
but personally, I would dump that.
Yeah.
I don't think I would be
I'm
comfortable. I would always like try to fix it and like
Yeah.
this feels weird to me.
I would dump it because for me, a sweater is supposed to keep
Yeah.
you warm all over.
Yep.
So
exactly the same function of a
there's
sweater.
some people that can rock it. They'll rock it nice, and they're like, ooh, yes, they're gonna be killing it. But I'm gonna pump it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is dumping it.
Dump. We all dumped it?
Yes. We're dumping this one.
They're gonna come for us.
Sorry.
Somebody's
We're gonna get some comments about this one.
What do you mean?
Oh,
They're
out of their
in.
minds.
Okay. Well, we got some few more.
Yes, we do.
Okay, let's take a look at our second one. Not second one, the next one. Okay, colored stockings. I don't know.
Okay.
No, dump it.
I don't dump it.
You gonna pump it?
I will pump it.
We
but
want to
I
see you
think
colored stockings.
I think
one day.
Because can you picture like an all white outfit and then your stocking is just another color?
Let me tell y'all something.
That would
I
and
had
like
a
necklace
collection.
or something that's like that color. I pump it.
I had a
pump it.
collection of colored stockings when I was in high school, when I was growing up.
Do you still have them?
I sure don't. So I'm not gonna
Is
pump
it
this. I
in
dumped
or
it.
out?
I think it's in. I mean,
don't know.
today.
I don't think it's in.
Today you see people with
Very
the
few people.
craziest colors. I
Yeah.
think
Not
it's
even
in.
colors, but patterns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's in style. I pump it all the way.
I'm
I
not
pump it.
dumping
Dump
it.
I
it.
pump
I'm
it.
sorry, 2 against 1.
I pump
Okay,
it.
since you're pumping it, one day we want to see you in this
Yes, I like that
purple
challenge.
and red stockings.
I like that challenge.
Okay, you
All
buy
right.
it for me, and then you'll see me. in
I
it.
know what gift to give her. Okay.
Okay,
All
the
right,
last one.
Let's see if you're gonna pump it or you're gonna dump it.
Dresses with sneakers. No, I
Yes,
dump
yes.
it. What?
Yeah.
No.
Look at how comfy that is.
No, if you're gonna wear a dress, you have to dress out.
Hey, but it depends on
I
the
pump
dress. It depends on the dress.
Yeah,
No.
it depends on how you rock
I
it
dump
too.
it.
Yes, definitely.
I dump it.
No.
Dump.
Like
It looks
these
really
kind
nice.
of dresses are like, okay, you can wear it with sneakers.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that style.
I think it's in.
Yeah, it's in.
It will always
definitely.
be. I think it will always be in.
I
It
don't
will
like
always
the
be
style.
in.
Especially if you have, like,
it's
white
not my.
sneakers. I like
It's
it.
not my cup of tea.
Okay.
It's not my cup of tea.
well.
I dump
I will
it.
pump
You're dumping it?
I
Over here
dump it.
pumping it.
Still 2 against 1.
Yeah, I know.
All
Oh, wow.
right.
That is
Well,
it for our winter fashion trends.
Pump it or dump
If
it.
you pumped or dumped,
Let us know.
You can let us know in the comments. You can, share it with us, Instagram, so DM us. But we're so excited to really speak to our special guest today, Kindra. So we are gonna go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Alrighty.
We will be right back with more Breaking the Silence.
Did you receive a call or message that mentioned Social Security and demanded immediate action? Did the caller know your Social Security number or other personal information and tell you that your Social Security number had been used in connection with the crime? Did you feel worried that your Social Security number might be suspended, your bank account might be frozen or seized, or you could be arrested? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, demand your personal information, or instant payment, email or text you pictures or documents, or use a real government official's name to gain your trust. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Do not be fooled. Hang up. Ignore them. Report this criminal activity to the Social Security Administration Office of the Inspector General at oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
I never stopped loving God, but I hated church people. For a long time, I didn't even know why. I mean, I'm basically born in the church. But I started to feel resentment towards church people. I experienced church culture as judgmental, bitter, manipulation, status-driven, and sometimes even cult vibes.
I don't belong anywhere. Not even churches want me. And I thought they were supposed to care. You're not alone in feeling this way, and very likely, you won't be the last. Sadly, many individuals have been church hurt over the years and have turned away from their faith because of hidden abuse. Neglect. Family pressure.
Do you think I wanted a daughter like you?
Or feelings of rejection. Those who once cherished the caring support of a home church now harbor resentment and cynicism. Maybe one of those individuals is you. As time goes on, you long for a true spiritual home, a safe, welcoming, and genuine environment to worship the Lord Jesus. Well, you found the right place. Our doors are open wide to welcome you 7 days a week. Join the nearest Universal Church, particularly on Sundays at 10 a.m. Other service times are also available. Worship, learn, and fight your problems by faith. And in the process, experience a deep encounter with God's power. At every Sunday service in the Universal Church, you'll be blessed with prayers for divine healing, financial prosperity, and family well-being. Additionally, you'll learn practical teachings of faith founded on the Word of God to nourish your soul.
The Holy Spirit inside of you makes you happy. Makes you happy.
We have no dress code or any other outward requirements. We just have an open and teachable heart. Come as you are, but rest assured, you won't leave the same.
Breaking the silence. Real women, real conversations, real time. Empowering, motivating, and inspiring you live throughout the week. But we know life gets busy, and you shouldn't have to miss a single moment. Check out watch.ulfn.org/breakingthesilence. Your one-stop destination to catch up, rewatch, and relive your favorite episodes anytime. Unfiltered conversations, influential guests, life-changing moments. All just a click away. Why miss out when you can experience Breaking the Silence over and over again on your time? Start watching today.
You are watching Breaking the Silence.
Welcome back to Breaking the Silence. We have Kindra Barnes joining us today. She's a hairstylist coach. Welcome, Kindra, and thank you for joining us.
Nice to have you.
Hey. So you've had such an inspiring career here in the beauty industry. You also were leading the Spa Boss Tribe. So we're going to talk about that later. But now you're a restorative hairstylist. Is that correct?
That's correct.
So can you just tell our viewers, our listeners, more about your journey, how you got into this field?
Absolutely. So I got into this field by basically trying to understand my hair and how I could have healthy hair, especially at a young age. As I was embarking into adulthood, I realized wow, I really have to take care of my own hair. Yeah. And I don't know what I'm doing. So I decided to go to hair school, a cosmetology school, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. And so I just kept going with it. I continued to learn and I just fell in love with the art of hair, and here I am.
All right,
Wow.
interesting.
That's right.
Now, I know fall is here, winter's coming in, and I know a lot of people do struggle to maintain their hair, to keep it nice and hydrated. As you can see, mine's is not, but thank you. But there's a lot of people that do struggle with keeping it and maintaining it. What would be some of your tips and advice for those who struggle with it, especially during the fall, during the winter, to maintain their hair, to keep it nice, healthy, and hydrated?
Absolutely. The first thing I would say is to not neglect your hair. So definitely take quality time out to take care of your hair, making sure you're using quality products, purchasing a hair steamer so that you can replace the moisture that your hair so very desperately needs. And also just making sure you are being consistent in your hair care routine. So not neglecting it, feeling like, okay, because it's a protective style, I don't have to do my hair. No, you still need to do your hair. Just because you're in a protective style, that doesn't mean that you can neglect your hair.
Okay. Now you need to educate me on hair steamer. Because I know flat iron, I know blow dryer, but hair steamer.
Yes.
How does that work? What are the benefits and everything? Because I'm interested now in this.
Absolutely. So a hair steamer just helps you add moisture into your hair. So that's typically one of the things that we lack is the moisture, especially with the colder months, the air, there's so much humidity. And so our hair is just the moisture, it goes towards that dry air.
Yeah.
So that steamer, you're cooking the conditioner into your hair. So it's just like you steaming vegetables. You know how the vegetables never touch the water, but they cook from the steam. So you're cooking the conditioner into your hair, which helps you retain that moisture that your hair needs.
Okay. Is that kind of like a hot oil treatment? Something
No,
like that?
hot oil treatment is different. That's typically under a conventional dryer,
Ah,
the hooded
okay.
dryer, but this is a steamer. So
Okay.
there's steam, you use water that's distilled, and so that good water that's been distilled, it just helps that conditioner just cook into your hair.
Okay. But how about those they don't have all this, devices?
Right.
What would be some at-home treatments that they can do so that their hair is still moisturized, especially now seasons changing, and then a lot of breakage in their hair. So what would be like some at-home treatments that you can recommend?
Absolutely. So I would say a moisture treatment, any type of deep conditioners, making sure that even like a steam cap. A lot of people purchase those steam caps where you can get them from Amazon. They're typically very cost effective, and so you can pop those into, I think they have some where you can do it in the microwave, or they have some that you can plug into the socket, and that's a great alternative and a great at-home treatment versus not doing anything at all.
Okay, all right. What about people who do, because I know certain people, I ain't gonna point no fingers here. They don't like to use heat. They don't like to use flat iron or whatever. Blow dryer. Listen, it was a struggle to get this girl to flat iron her hair to blow it, because she doesn't like to put, and there's a lot of people like that, and I understand it, I get it. They don't like to put
protect it from the damages.
What are some ways that you can be able to still, keep your hair nice and good, and maybe like even get it kind of sleek or whatever without having to use heat?
So you can also use the dry setting or the cold air setting on the dryer. So you don't have to use heat, and I would also recommend purchasing tools that you can control the temperature of the tool. So like instead of using a high heat, you can use a low heat. Also using heat protectants just to blow dry. A lot of times we think of a heat protectant and we think of a flat iron, but no, you can also protect your hair from the blow dryer as well. And again, you can use that cold setting, but I recommend not thinking so much that heat is the problem, but more so the lack of protection before the heat, which is the problem.
Okay.
Do you think that contributes to the frizz? Because I have a problem with frizz, especially like humidity. But the thing is, it's not the entire hair. It's like only on top, but then the ends are okay. They're like shiny, or they're good. But then frizz comes like on top, going to the middle. So why do you think that happens?
It's the lack of smoothing. So do you use hairspray?
No.
That's what it is.
Oh, that's a culprit. That's a culprit. Okay.
So the part of the restorative part of my job is to ask questions to understand what my clients are doing and what they aren't doing, and then give them recommendations and allow them to try them at their own speed, so that they can fall in love with knowing that, hey, I have to do my hair and it's my responsibility instead of not doing it. So yes, I recommend a good hairspray. People think a heavy hold is too much, but no, a heavy hold actually is good. You just mist it really quickly and then apply that heat, and it kind of helps it, like it matches it, smooths it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And like for me, my problem is not the winter time. Like as you can see, my hair is good. My problem is the summertime, because when I straighten my hair in the summertime, as soon as I put the flat iron down, I walk out and then it looks like I did nothing to it at all. So what would be tips for people who have that kind of hair? Absolutely. So the thing is, are you natural or are you relaxed? I'm natural. Okay, so the thing about being natural, because I'm also natural, is that we have to understand that just because we put heat on our hair, that doesn't mean it's going to block it from being frizzy. Because that's just one of the downfalls of being natural. You can't avoid it. But what I will say is making sure that you're using quality products. So making sure that you're using professional products or products that you are getting strictly from the vendor and not from a third party site. So products like Joico, Sebastian, Mazzani, Care, those are really good professional product lines that you could use because they're going to be high end. They're going to use the nutrients that are put into the products are going to be more of a top quality versus a lower grade quality.
Okay, all right. So let's say because I went to your page and it is amazing. I'm loving it, girl. And I see that there's so many people that sit on your chair and their hair they come to you one way. But it's like the outcome as they continue to come and as they continue to, follow up with you, you see the change. Is there anybody in your mind that sticks up like right away? They came to you and you were like, you probably didn't say it out loud, but you were like, ooh, child, what's going on here?
Ooh, yes, it's actually my client who's here is a special guest. Sapphire, she came, she was literally like in dire need. She was like, my hair, it's broken, it was a horror story. And so I just sat her down and I asked her questions like, tell me what happened. I wanted to know more about how she felt, where she wanted to go. Tell me more about how your hair used to be prior to that bad experience. And so on that journey, she has been able to learn more about her hair, what her hair needs. She's consistent. We are seeing a change in her hair. There's plenty of videos where her hair was very choppy. It was on the verge of all falling out.
Wow.
And so now we have it at one good healthy length. It's growing. She's retaining length. And she's very happy about the path that she's on.
All right.
That's great. How about, like you've mentioned one already, but how about for those who are having like scalp problems? Sometimes the products that are being recommended, they're not able to because they're either allergic or they're constantly dry or they have it could even go to psoriasis or other scalp problems. So what would be a recommendation for them to still have their hair healthy, but then also maybe have organic products or something that they could still be able to do for themselves?
Absolutely. So I always recommend to clients to always consult a medical professional. So it's not always going to be a hairstylist that's going to cure everything for you. You're going to have to seek medical attention because we are the goats in hair care for the most part. But the doctors, they're going to be able to see the chemical side of it. So in addition to recommending that, I also recommend that you drink water, eat a balanced meal daily, eat fruits and vegetables, and also exercise. Like we need to be outside sometimes. Like our hair needs, just like a flower that needs water, sunlight, food. Like your hair needs the same thing. You can't just keep your hair covered all the time. So I would definitely recommend to always include a medical a dermatologist, and then pair it with a hair care professional. And what do you recommend for people who have problems like thinning hair? Because I know as women get older, their hair starts to thin. So what can we do about that? Well, first, it's important to understand your background. So was mommy's hair thinning? Was grandmother's hair? And you gotta look at on both sides, mom and dad's side. So we talk about that when clients come in and they have that question, because I don't want to have you spending money and going, chasing your tail when neither mom and dad had thick, long, healthy hair. So it may be hereditary. So it may just be you understanding, okay, this may be my reality. Let's explore options where I can be confident and feel beautiful with my fine hair. And then I also challenge them to change the way they view their hair. It's not thin, it's fine. It's fine hair. So that's really what I like to, talk to clients about, just understanding, hey, tell me about, first of all, what you've done, because it could be a collection of your genes, and then also what you've done to contribute to it.
So you're a restorative hairstylist. What does that entail? Because we hear a lot about hairstylists, doing hair, but why a restorative hairstylist?
I think women are at a place where they want to feel beautiful and confident about their real hair. And there was a area or a stage where we were exploring wigs, and a lot of women still are exploring wigs. I've never been a wig girly, but I know a lot of my clients, they are coming out of wigs. They are wanting to literally let their scalp breathe. And so I, again, approach it, you know, case by case basis. I'm asking them, hey, tell me about your journey. Tell me about your hair journey. That's literally how I started. And so they tell me what happened. They tell me it's either stress. It could be from a relationship. It could be from them going to school for 12 years straight. Now they're doctors and they're not confident with speaking to their patients because their hair is falling out. So, and they're tired of just pushing it back and putting on a scrub cap. So it's just me understanding what their lifestyle consists of, what they've done, whatever lifestyle goals they have for their hair. What time do they have to even consider doing their hair? And then from there, that's where I put together a plan. Okay, well, this is what I recommend for you.
Yeah, because you're all about empowering women, right? And we're gonna go into that after the break, okay? So you're gonna stay with us, and we're gonna do a little demo too, right? So if you wanna know that, if you wanna see, stay tuned, but we're gonna go on a quick break and we'll be back.
Don't change the channel. We will be right back.
I never got a college degree. Now I'm the CEO of my own company. People want to tell me I'm one in a million, when actually I'm one of millions.
Do you know what it means to have the Spirit of the Most High God living inside of you? And did you know that this Spirit is not given by measure, but is poured out in abundance upon those who believe? Just as it happened to the Lord Jesus when he came into this world. This is so wonderful that we can't just limit ourselves to do his work in a mediocre manner. This is just a glimpse of the revelations that are shared in this book with servants of the Most High. The message is an urgent call for today's church to reclaim God's principles, among which are sincerity and care for the altar. Each chapter is a warning for men and women not to become spiritually lost by disregarding God's call. Those who recognize the privilege and responsibility of serving the Almighty will certainly hear God's call and strengthen their faith. I challenge you to read this book and find the strength in God that you need to rise up and start over in your spiritual life. And if you are well, you'll grow even more in your journey of faith. You can receive this book with a gift offering of $35. Call 1-888-691-2291 and we'll mail a copy to you. You'll never be the same again after reading this book.
Have you heard the good news? LFN is now reaching even more homes across the country. That's right. You can now watch LFN on Verizon Fios Channel 792, Frontier Channel 726. Tell your friends, tell your family, LFN is now airing in your city and right in your home. So put that remote down and stay connected to life-changing content that uplifts, encourages, and transforms. LFN, a network with a purpose.
All right, we're back, and as you can see, we've transitioned from the orange chairs to actually this demo that we're having right now. We still have Kindra over here, and one of her clients. So Kindra, can you just walk us through what you're doing right now to your client's hair?
Absolutely. So I am silk pressing her hair, which is essentially a shampoo flat iron. So we've done most of the work at the salon, which consists of shampooing, cleansing the hair and scalp twice, and then going in with the moisturizing shampoo. Then from there, adding the conditioner, sitting her under the steamer for about 18 minutes. And then from there, I rinse out. I protect the hair with 4 different forms of heat protectant, which is a serum, a cream, blow dry spray, and a leave-in conditioner. So this is the cream that I mentioned, and then this is the leave-in conditioner that I recommend, which is it's a 10. And then from there I blow dry it, and then I section off and I start flat ironing using my heat protectant on a temperature of 350 degrees. So most people think that because you have to use high heat if you want it silky and you want it straight. That's not true. So the prep work happens at the shampoo bowl. And so then from there, that's when you can adjust the temperature using a heat protectant, just a mist, nothing too crazy. And then you just start flat ironing.
Okay. Now, is it okay to go above 350? Is it healthy? Do you advise that?
If you're not a professional, I don't advise it. So it's so when you're flat ironing, it's not just there's several different components of flat ironing. So as you can see, it's you taking the hair. It's you how fast you're putting the plate onto the hair. And it's a constant movement. So some people, as you got, that was like 1 second. Most of the times when clients are flat ironing their own hair, they are putting it on there. They're holding it. They are gliding it down slowly.
10 minutes
Girl,
wait a minute. All right, hold on. All right, listen, I'm gonna put this part down
I'm just
here.
looking at her keep spraying. I'm like, I spray my hair like once, and then I just.
But why does it not work in the first time that they do it?
So that's another thing. So it is also the tension that I'm using when I am gripping the flat iron.
Okay.
So there is quite a bit of tension here because the idea is to smash the plates onto the hair, but you have to keep in mind, the time. You don't want to let it sit, and then too, you want to keep in mind the type of plates you're working with. So this is ceramic, and this is titanium. This is a little bit more aggressive than the ceramic. So I flat iron with titanium, but I smooth or style with ceramic.
Okay. How do you know if you are putting the right amount of heat protectant on your hair? And I ask that because once upon a time, right? Listen, I'm just throwing myself under the bus right here. But once upon a time, right, I would flat iron my hair, and then as time passed, I saw that my ends was so crispy, and I was like, what in the world? What is going on? And I just had to chop. I had to chop all the ends because they was just like, everything would look nice, but when you look at my ends, they were like this. They were like toasted.
Yes, so the heat protectant does matter. So you don't want to, first of all, different heat protectants, they have much more oil than others. So this one is a mixture of oils and minerals. This is my heat protectant, called the heat blocker, and I use it on everybody. It doesn't matter if you are relaxed, if you're natural, if you're fine, medium coarse. I use extensions or not. It's just really a really good heat protectant, acts as a really good barrier. And so you don't want to, it shouldn't be a direct thing because you see how much, but if I missed it, you see how there's so there's a difference. So you never want to put this much on your hair because then you weigh it down, and so then you take away.
That's why.
Shake your hair. So then when you shake it, this is when you do this, you won't see this much movement.
There's some times where it's just like,
or it doesn't even move. Right. That's because you may have put a little bit too much heat protecting because it is infused with oils and minerals. So you want to make sure you are very mindful, be very demure, very mindful when you are using your heat protectors.
Okay, all right.
And I have a question. So as we spoke earlier, I'm natural now, but I used to be the type of person to get perms like every 6 weeks, every 2 months. But for someone who wants to transition from relaxed to natural, what are the tips that you give to them? Because I know some people, they just do the big chop, but I did not. I was too afraid to just cut all my hair off. So what do you recommend for somebody? Because as I said, it's been like 14 years, so the things have changed throughout time. I would recommend to still take care of your hair. So a lot of people think that, because I am transitioning from relaxed to natural, that I can just do what I want to do. Like I can let my hair just sit and it's gonna grow long and healthy. That's not the case. So you do have to still take time. You have to take time for your hair, regardless if you're relaxed or natural. It just really does depend. If you're fine, straight, you have to just take care of it. So your hair will get confused. So your scalp area will start to getting puffy, like how I am now. Might be getting a little puffy because I'm sweating, but then your ends will be super straight. So you can, it's important that you get trims as scheduled. So I do recommend trims every 6 to 8 weeks. I think that's a healthy start for anybody who's trying to grow and maintain and retain their length. So yes, you still need to take care of your hair.
So like split ends is due to what?
That is due to, it could be due to tension. It could be due to you not getting trims. It could be due to chemicals, your hair shedding, breakage. It could be a combination of different things. This is why it's always important to keep a hair care professional in your back pocket because, you know, you want to get ahead of it once you start to see it, because if not, you would be at risk of a big chop. You'd have to chop it off.
All right. So I tried going natural some time ago, right? And my hair was growing out, but it was such a struggle to keep my roots. Like, my roots was just all over the place. Like you said earlier, it's like my ends would be nice, beautiful, and straight, but my roots was just screaming, just so loud, and I looked funny. How can I maintain my roots? Like, if I'm trying to go natural, but I don't want that big, I don't want to do that big chop, like Shaytia was saying. Like, I'm that person, I'm trying to go natural, but then it just comes a point where I'm like, I can't manage my roots, forget it, I'm gonna go ahead and just do what I gotta do. So what are your tips?
So I would say is to know what type of natural you want to be. So if you want to be a silk pressed natural girly, or if you want to be a curls girly. Because yes, and I love your curls. So I would say to prioritize the health of your curls. So that yes, either way, both, you do need to get those constant steam treatments. You should get trims. You don't have to get it silked out all the time, but I do recommend silk presses at least 2 to 3 times a year so that you can see, you can track your growth, because you only can see your hair length when it's all straight. You really can't see the splits when it's curly. So I do recommend still incorporating silk presses, but you don't have to do them that often. But you also have to be okay with the idea that my hair is going to be puffy here and straight here.
I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that.
I know. Okay. How often should, let's say I want to be a silk press girly, how often should I get silk presses done? So you can get them as often as your lifestyle allows. So if you're somebody who gets, you work out, then you probably want to look at your workout schedule. You probably want to know, okay, if I'm working out 3 to 5 times a week, I probably need to have some other options outside of the silk press. And I also tell my clients that you also need to, it's okay to plan your hair around your workout schedule. That's the reality of it, because you don't want to feel like you're wasting your money. Because silk presses are not cheap. So
Okay, now regardless of the hair texture or hair type, what is one hair myth that you want to debunk right now?
That everybody should have a steamer. I know a lot of people.
Get yourself a steamer, everyone.
You got me curious with that. So I am gonna look into it. I am going to.
You should. Because I have the little like hooded dryer. So when you were talking about that, and then you was like, no, that's the conventional dryer. So I was like, oh, maybe I do need to get a hair steamer now. So you should steam. You should also get trim. So some people think that, oh, I don't need a trim, or it's been a year since I've had a trim. That's not good. You should get a trim at least every 6 to 8 weeks, in my opinion.
6 to 8 weeks.
6 to 8 weeks. And a trim is not a cut. So sometimes we are afraid of trims because we have this trauma from past hairstylists, past experiences where they've cut too much. So it's also important to know that you should trust your hairstylist.
Girl, I love that you said that. Cause I be like, I just my ends, please. And then when I go like this and I look at my hair, I'm like, what in the world this lady done?
They get too much.
My hair,
I cut it for me. Cut it for me. That's right. I know.
All right. So as you continue with that, maybe some of our viewers already, or listeners, want to book you already, book an appointment. So can you just tell our viewers how to find you, how to reach you, and where they can go?
Absolutely. So I am Kindra Barnes, the KB Glam, and I'm known for ending hair breakage in women all around the world. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube at the KB Glam. And then from there, if you want to schedule an appointment with me, I would recommend you downloading the Booksy mobile app, search the KB Glam to schedule your experience.
All right.
It's looking good. Look at that volume. Look at that.
It was a pleasure having you here on the show. I got more questions that I have to ask you off air because I am not done with my questions, girl.
Absolutely.
Look at that. With the volume and it's, oh my goodness.
Yeah, so
look at the result.
Yeah, that's nice.
This is what happens.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta book her appointment. Ladies, we gotta book her appointment. We have something to talk about in the break, okay? Thank you so much, Kindra. That was such a very informative conversation, and hopefully our viewers as well, they're listening and already taking that note.
Hit her up.
Yes, so we're gonna go on a quick break, but we'll be right back after this.
Don't change the channel. We will be right back with more Breaking the Silence.
You can find Universal Church on the air 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Universal Online Radio, the app that revives your spirit, strengthens your faith, and inspires you every hour of the day. Enjoy uplifting songs and music that motivate you to be an overcomer right now.
Talking to the Lord, I don't think that I can face it. Never.
Get inspired by real stories of faith.
I put God first because I know if I'm with Him, then He's always going to be with me no matter what.
Receive messages of faith, peace, and spiritual encouragement whenever you need it.
Let the way you treat others be your legacy.
Keep up with exclusive updates and news. Enjoy the deep conversations on Bishop Barrett Joshua's Soul Food Podcast to nourish your soul.
Because no one is broken beyond repair. Before the Lord.
Discover insightful lessons to make the right decisions to improve your life. Download Universal Online Radio today and stay connected to the Word of God anytime, anywhere. Find the app on the Google Play and Apple App Store.
No matter your problem, we are here for you anytime. Call for prayer. Our helpline is 24/7. 1-888-8332-4141.
We want to thank Kindra Barnes. That was really, really amazing. The demo, everything was fabulous.
To hit her up.
Yes,
oh, my
please.
goodness.
We're gonna book an appointment right now, right?
Yes, definitely. I need to.
Yeah. Thank you so much,
My hair
Kindra.
did not be bouncing like that.
I know that volume. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Anyways, we did not forget your responses because you've sent in for our question of the day. So let's read that one more time, okay?
Question of the day.
Let's pull up our question of the day. Okay. What is the last thing you apologized for? Okay.
And we do have our wonderful viewers who did send in their responses, their comments. Amanda, she said, when I was late picking up my aunt from the airport.
She probably was tired.
It happens.
Like,
especially if you're here in Houston.
Yeah,
if
the
you're
traffic.
The delays,
ridiculous.
And sometimes you're there, but just to get up to the terminal, it takes so long.
Or they don't let you stop there, so you got to keep driving around, or just park
Yes.
somewhere and then. Okay,
But also, I'm sure she'll understand because you know how it gets.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
our next one coming from.
Next one is
Kim Barley. I woke my hubby up from a nap to kill a bug for me. He's used to it, but I still said sorry.
Listen, that would be me, but I would not be sorry. I don't do insects at all, so yes, I will be waking you up.
Yeah, I would be the one to kill it.
Kill the bugs. So.
I don't do insects.
Yes, so we have one more.
All right, let's
Who's
see.
it from?
Who is it from?
Nope, Brooke Shields. Not Brooke Shields. Okay, she want to make that known.
Okay.
I went to buy something off Amazon. I accidentally used my boyfriend's credit card. Was
Did
it
you
an
really?
accident?
Girl, why did you buy an accident?
I think I do that all the time,
Was
but to
it
my
really?
sister. I'm always using her card. Like,
Was it
oops,
really,
sorry.
though?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so-
I really wonder.
Quickly, ladies, do you remember the last thing you apologized for?
I don't.
To be honest, I really don't remember because I'm the type of person, don't judge me. I don't like to apologize. So therefore, I'm always going to be mindful of what I say,
so you don't
of what I do,
apologize.
how I do it, so I don't have to apologize. That's why I asked earlier, on a serious note or not, because if it's joking, I'm always apologizing sarcastically.
I think mine, I forgot to do something,
See, I
and
just said sorry.
I've learned, like, I remembered way later, and I was like, oops, sorry, I forgot. So I think it's just like I forgot to do something. I don't think it was any major.
Like sometimes, like me and my husband, we would have like some, not listening, paying attention while you're when you're multitasking,
Not listening, pay attention.
Yeah, so
Angelique, be careful. He might just be watching.
I know. Oh,
he is watching.
Hi, shout out to Javi. Hello, I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, we thank you. We want to thank you, viewers, listeners, for sticking with us all the time, sending your comments. If you do have any suggestions, ideas, or maybe you have a small business, you're a business owner, and you want to be in the show, and you want to just share your story, go on ahead, feel free to DM us, and then we're going to be answering all of you. Right?
And thank you again to Kendra.
Yes.
She was amazing. Those of you who are looking to restore your hair, you don't know what to do with it anymore, make sure y'all hit her up, because let me tell you something. What she did here is amazing, and the same can happen for you. Don't throw in the towel. But that's all the time we got.
Yeah, we don't have much time. Bye.